So the new plant in Hungary will be making exclusively Bettis actuators. Would you describe these as standard items or engineered products?
The actuators that we will manufacture in Hungary will be the Scotch Yoke large actuators and the Scotch Yoke medium actuators, the Bettis brand. And the actuators that we are going to produce in Hungary are standard and will be fully compliant to the technical data sheets as they have been published. And with regards to the capacity of this plant, we have our manufacturing set up that it can produce about 3,000 G medium actuators on an annual basis, around 700 G large, and if market requirements dictate, we can increase this capacity, so we are flexible.
So we're talking about the manufacturing plant. Is there anything special here, or is it standard run-of-the-mill production technology?
It's mainly an assembly factory with not too much machining, but we have, let's say, the critical processes is something that we tend to do in-house, and the welding of the spring modules is a critical process, and the module is built in a sense that we have a spring that is compressed in a cylinder, and then we weld the two end caps, and especially the welding, which is a fully automated process, is a submerged arc process which guarantees a very constant quality and a quality weld joint.
Just for my own frame of reference, who would you describe as your principal customers?
Our principal customers are in general the European valve manufacturers. We do a lot of business with the valve manufacturers, and after we have delivered to the valve manufacturers, our products go all over the world.
And these customers, are they demanding? Do you have to work to fast turnarounds?
Yes, in general, the marketplace and the customers are very demanding in a sense of they look for, well, short lead times, quick order fulfillment times, and in order to achieve that, we have, well, chosen to have local presence in Europe with this manufacturing plant, and above that, we are also making use of local suppliers. So in order to reduce lead time as much as possible. And just as a comparison, when we get product out of Asia or out of the US, then our Hungarian plant in general is 25% quicker in lead time, or shorter in lead time. Yes.
Now, obviously, product quality is critical in a lot of industries. How do you maintain product quality at your plant? Are you doing 100% testing or random testing?
Now, when we first start with the parts as they have been delivered or will be delivered by the suppliers, then, of course, first the suppliers need to do their inspection. When the goods come into our plant, then we do a random test quality-wise in general. But if we talk about specific key components which are critical for the quality of the product, then we do a 100% inspection. And the spring, as an example, is an example of that. That is with regards to the parts. Our plant is at the moment fully ISO 9001 certified. It is PED certified. Our products are certified like ATEX, GOST, TÜV. So we have all requirements in place in order to serve the marketplace as required.
So final question, would you say then that the plant in Hungary is fully integrated within the Emerson Valve Automation business unit?
Absolutely. I think with all the initiatives that we took in the last year and a half, and examples of that is, for instance, sales and operations planning, and Shakers is fully integrated in our global sales and operations planning. Another example is Oracle. Shakers is in Europe one of the first plants to be on Oracle, and Oracle is the Emerson standard, or is to become the Emerson standard. So Shakers is already heads up with regards to the rest of the sites in Europe with regards to valve automation.